Now, London's busiest shopping street is one of the worst places in the country for disabled people to visit. Oxford Street wasn't up to the mark for providing disabled access. This week, new laws come into force which will impose fines on businesses who don't become more user-friendly. We asked Emma Bowler, who uses an electric buggy to get around, to investigate.
If I have to do a big shop, then Oxford Street's the obvious place to come. The problem is, if you need a set of wheels to get around, the obstacles in your way can add an extra 2 hours onto your shopping time and lots of frustration.
Basically outside Selfridge's food hall, and although it's level access, the doors are really heavy, and there's not only one lot of doors, there's 2 lot of doors to get through, and it's just really difficult.
No one was available from Selfridges today to answer my questions on the accessibility of their store. In a statement, they said they were aware of their obligations under the new law. They've already investigated changes that need to be made and will announce them later in the week.
Okay, this is the Odeon Cinema, which is just off Marble Arch, so it's right in central London. And even though the deadline for everywhere being made accessible is coming up, this place still isn't accessible. Whether they're going to whip out the ramp, I don't know, but no one's coming out with a ramp.
No one from the Odeon was available for a comment.
I mean, the thing is with London, it's like, you know, the place where all tourists come to, everyone comes here. Oxford Street is like, you know, where you come if you want to come shopping. It should be perfectly accessible by now.
The problem is from Friday there should be reasonable adjustments made to shops and restaurants. The big question for me is who decides what's reasonable, and are the penalties going to be big enough to force real changes that will make shopping in places like Oxford Street the same obstacle-free experience for all of us. Emma Bowler, BBC London News.
Now, rarely has a London theatre had so much hype and publicity.